Have you ever heard of a philosopher so radical, so dangerous, that his own community excommunicated him and his books were banned for a century? Meet Baruch Spinoza, the 17th century thinker who dared to redefine God, nature, and the very essence of human freedom. He was an outcast, a rebel, and one of the most brilliant minds of the Enlightenment. Today, we're diving deep into the life and ideas of the man who changed the world from his quiet lens-grinding workshop. Born in 1632 in Amsterdam to a family of Portuguese Jews who had fled the Inquisition, Spinoza was a star student in his community. He was expected to become a respected rabbi. But as he grew, Spinoza's inquisitive mind couldn't be contained by dogma. He devoured the works of ancient and contemporary philosophers, from René Descartes to the Stoics, and began to develop his own deeply unsettling conclusions. At just 23 years old, Spinoza was cast out from his Jewish community with a cherem, a harsh writ of excommunication. The document cursed him day and night, sleeping and waking. His crime? Holding abominable heresies and monstrous deeds. He had dared to question the immortality of the soul, the traditional image of a personal, judgmental God, and the idea that the scriptures were literally the word of God. Forced to leave his home and community, Spinoza adopted the name Benedictus, meaning blessed, and dedicated his life to philosophy, supporting himself by grinding optical lenses, a craft that ironically mirrored his life's work of clarifying our vision of reality. So what were these ideas that were so dangerous? At the heart of Spinoza's philosophy is his masterpiece, Ethics, demonstrated in geometrical order. It's a dense, challenging book, but its core message is revolutionary. Spinoza argues that there is only one substance in the universe. He calls this substance God, or nature, Deus sive natura in Latin. For Spinoza, God is not some old man in the sky who creates the world and then judges it. Instead, God is the world. Everything you see, everything you are, from the farthest star to the smallest thought in your mind, is a part of this single, infinite, and eternal substance. God is the underlying reality of everything that exists. This idea, known as pantheism, was radical. It meant there was no supernatural realm, no miracles, and no divine intervention. The laws of nature are the laws of God. To understand the universe through reason and science is to understand God. Spinoza wasn't an atheist, as his critics claimed. Rather, he had a conception of God that was far grander, more immanent, and more awe-inspiring than any traditional religion had offered. He saw the divine in the elegant logic of geometry and the predictable patterns of the natural world. This leads us to one of his most powerful quotes. "I have striven not to laugh at human actions, not to weep at them, nor to hate them, but to understand them." For Spinoza, everything that happens out of necessity. Just as a triangle must have 3 angles that add up to 180 degrees, human actions are the result of a chain of causes and effects. When someone hurts you, they aren't acting out of pure evil. They are acting according to their nature and the circumstances that shape them. This doesn't mean we should tolerate harmful behavior, but it does mean that hatred and vengeance are irrational. The path to true freedom and happiness, Spinoza argued, is to understand the causes that govern our emotions and actions. Another one of his famous ideas is that desire is the very essence of man. This doesn't mean we should just chase after every whim. Spinoza believed that our desires are what drive us. The key is to transform our passive emotions, like sadness, anger, and fear, which are caused by external things we don't understand, into active emotions. Active emotions like joy and courage come from within, from a place of understanding and self-determination. When we act from a place of reason and understanding, we are truly free and we experience the highest form of joy. So where does this leave free will? Spinoza's answer is complex. He famously said, "Men believe themselves to be free simply because they are conscious of their actions and unconscious of the causes whereby those actions are determined." In a way, he was a determinist. He believed everything is predetermined by the laws of God or nature, but he also believed in a different kind of freedom. True freedom isn't the ability to do whatever you want. It's the ability to understand why you want what you want, and to act in harmony with your true nature and the nature of the universe. It is freedom from the tyranny of ignorance and passion, and freedom to live a life guided by reason. Spinoza lived his philosophy. He turned down prestigious university positions to protect his intellectual independence. He lived a simple, quiet life, dedicated to the pursuit of truth. His work, though banned and condemned, circulated secretly and went on to influence countless later thinkers, from Enlightenment philosophers like Leibniz and Goethe to modern minds like Einstein, who once wrote, "I believe in Spinoza's God who reveals himself in the orderly harmony of what exists." Spinoza's legacy is a profound call to see the world differently. He invites us to find the divine not in ancient texts or grand cathedrals, but in the intricate beauty of a spider's web, the laws of physics, and the power of our own rational minds. He teaches us that the path to a meaningful life isn't through blind faith or a battle against our emotions, but through understanding. By understanding ourselves and the world around us, we can overcome our fears, cultivate joy, and find our place within the magnificent interconnected web of existence. He was a rebel who showed us that the most radical act of all is to think for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the mind of Baruch Spinoza. If you found these ideas as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the great thinkers who shaped our world. Let me know in the comments which Spinoza quote resonates with you the most. Until next time, keep questioning and keep understanding.